Hi guys! So are you ready for day 2 of your challenges for this group? I just want to say that you guys are already starting to post those pictures of your catalogs and testers, and I'm so impressed. It does my heart good to see people excited about their business and excited about the possibilities and doing their homework and things like that. I promise you're going to see great benefits from it. So let's go right in to day 2 challenge, and I promise you're not going to have a video every single day from me. Some days are just going to be posts on the page, but for day 2 challenge, I really thought it would be helpful if I came to you with a video and explained to you a little bit about what day 2 challenge looks like. So we're going to talk a bit today about your why. And if you have been with me for a little bit now, you probably are rolling your eyes because you know I talk about your why all the time. So just bear with me because we're going to talk about it anyway. So what I have found from my experience is that people join Scentsy for many reasons, but usually it falls into one of 3 of the F categories, as I call them. It's either they join for fun, they join for friends, or they join for funds, F-U-N-D-S. So knowing that going into this program, as you start to look for people to join your team, it's important to know why you joined Scentsy. So let's think about that, the 3 reasons. Was it funds? Was it friends? Was it fun? So let's talk about your why. And you know, a lot of times you'll hear people say that your why isn't really your why until it makes you cry. And I love that saying because I need you to dig a little deeper about why you joined Scentsy, because really nobody else is going to join your organization until you know why you joined in the first place. And a lot of you are going to tell me, okay, Shauna, I just started last week, so I'm not real sure why. Well, sorry, I'm not believing that. You started for a reason. There has to be something that you're hoping to accomplish with your Scentsy business. And your why is going to change, and that's okay. You know, when I started, my why was I just didn't want to make somebody upset with me. Honest to God, I just signed up because I didn't want the girl to stop doing my fingernails that was doing my nails. Crazy. I know, that's nuts. And my why has changed several times as my business has grown and matured, and I have accomplished different things and whatnot. So your why is going to change, so keep that in mind. Some of the reasons that I have seen lately for whys are things like I wanted to be able to go on a second honeymoon, or I wanted to go on a honeymoon we never got to go on, and I knew that Scentsy, the funds that I could make from that could do that. Or my kid needed braces. I've heard that more than once. The kids need braces. And let me tell you, from a mom whose kids are needing braces are not cheap at all. Debt. I had a credit card I needed to pay off, or I wanted to be able to start putting into a savings account, so I needed to pay some debt down. New furniture. You know, one of my very first recruits signed up for Scentsy because she wanted a new bedroom set. That was it, and she became an absolute rock star. So those are just a few of the things that I've seen lately. But when you think about it, it should be something that makes your heart flutter, something that you're excited about. That's my why. That's why I'm doing this. Maybe it's the fun factor. Let's talk about the fun factor. Maybe you just are out doing it for fun. And maybe your ideal of fun, like my ideal of fun, is retail therapy. Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to have fun in retail therapy if you don't have any funds to do that with. So maybe you're just looking for doing Scentsy so you can have some fun money. That's what we call my money sometimes when I first started, before I started paying the bills, was that it was fun money. And it was, I wanted to be able to take my kids to the movies and not worry about, can I afford for them to go to the movies and have popcorn? And I know all of us have been there, right? Like, please tell me I'm not alone on that. So it could have been that. It could be I wanted to have a girls' weekend, and I wanted not to worry about the money to go. So that's some of those things I want you to think about. And those whys are what's going to make you successful in this business. You know, your why is different from somebody else's. So if I was to tell you, okay, you're doing this so you can put braces on your kids, and that because that's Susie's why, but I'm trying to make that your why and your kids are too, then you're not going to be successful because it's not something that you want. It's not about you. So I want you to really think about this why, because that's your homework today is all about your why. So I want you, if you need to pause me right now, go ahead and pause me, and I just want you to, on a scratch piece of paper, wherever, jot it down. This is your why. So pause me if you need to, and write it down. And the sooner you write it down, the more it becomes a reality. That's my little bit of teacher in me saying you have to write it down. So once you've got your why, that's your first part of your homework. Now you have to write it down. The second thing is I need you to get a notebook. Now, do not overthink this. I do not want this program to cost you a fortune. It can be any notebook, just a new notebook, a dollar notebook from the dollar store. It can be a big one, it can be a little one, whatever notebook you want. I have several notebooks. I love notebooks. So just get you a notebook. Try to make it one that you can keep with you all the time. So that's your homework today. Get your notebook. Now, in the front cover of your notebook, right here, on this big paper, I want you to write down your why. I want it to be right here so that you have to see it every day, because this is going to be your Launch to Lead notebook, and it's going to become your new best friend, because what you're going to do is you're going to write your assignments down in here. You're going to write your notes down in here. This is going to be your best friend. So get you a notebook, write your why in the cover. That is your assignment for today. And like always, once you have it, I want you to post it, a picture of your notebook with your why, where we can see it on this page. I am working on a video, a YouTube video, for my LDU group, my leadership group, and we're doing our whys in a YouTube video. And so I'm going to get my why video loaded up this week, and I will post that here for you to see as well. So that's your homework. Get a video, get a notebook, write down your why. All right, can't wait to see it. Lots of love. Talk to you tomorrow.